This video is going to show how to do a swing tack. Some thread that connects the outside skirt to the skirt lining to help prevent the skirt lining from shifting. We have it between 3/4 to an inch in length. So now we're going to start with a thread that's 2 strands, about 12 inches in length with a knot at the end. You're going to want to do this to the side seams of your skirt. The skirt lining is about a 1/2 inch shorter than the outside skirt. We put them up and match those 2 seams. It can be a stress area, so we want to secure our threads. So as I look at this and go, okay, I would like it to be stitched through all layers of the lining hem. And this is quite a narrow hem, so as I look through there, say, okay, I'm going to position it about right here. And I like to do the outside skirt first. I'm going to hide my thread tails by coming in between the layers, bringing my needle out. And instead of doing a prick stitch, we do quite a big stitch because that will strengthen it. I'm going to do that 2 times. And then I'm going to create a knot right here just to once again secure and strengthen before we start the swing tack, which is really a chain stitch. It's quite fast to do. Okay, that's nice and strong. So now I'm going to do another stitch into the fabric, bring my needle out, and form a loop. In my left hand, I'm going to put my thumb and finger in the loop. It's like crocheting, so I'm going to reach my fingers through the loop and grab this thread. I'm going to grab it and pull that, which now becomes my new knot. And you want to pull that knot right to the fabric, and we repeat. Fingers go through the loop and grab the thread. Draw the knot up to the fabric right next to your first knot, and just continue repeating this until you get the length for the swing tack that you desire. Because I'm stitching this quite close to the bottom hem, because that lining hem is so skinny, I'm not going to make my swing tack a whole inch. I'm going to probably do it 3/4 of an inch. I forgot to bring my seam gauge here, so I'm going to just have to guess at that length. And you just keep repeating this. It goes quite quickly. Once again, make sure that you direct those knots right to the previous one, so they just kind of stack on top of each other. Keeps it strong and uniform. Okay, we're almost there. You'll notice that with my right hand, I kind of hold this thread taut. Helps keep it in control a little bit more. Okay, we're almost there. I'll do one more. Okay, now that we've got the length that we want, you take the needle and put it through the loop. We now want to tie a knot off, and this one gets tricky because your thread loop's going to want to do its own thing. So help guide that loop right up to the last knot. Okay, now it's secure, and that chain stitch will not come undone. Now we'll go to the lining hem. Like I said, we want this to be strong, so we're going to do it through the layers of the lining. It's okay if the stitch shows on the opposite side. We want a nice deep stitch because that will be stronger. Draw it up to the edge of your swing tack and do another deep stitch. Then do 2 knots. One more. That should secure it. Don't want it to create a premature knot. There we go. And then we want to hide our thread tails. So I insert my needle in between the fabric layers, there at the hem, pull it out a little ways away and clip the thread tails, and the thread will get sucked into the hem. That is a swing tack, connecting the outside skirt to the skirt lining.